AJ, obviously last week didn't go as planned, but like how you've had success here too. So how concerning is the speed that you were alluding to last week coming into here?
I think we're always concerned about speed, right? Trying to get the most out of the race cars. I thought last week, obviously Saturday was really disappointing. It was unfortunate the result, but we actually had a lot of speed on Sunday. But you start that far back, it's hard to pass in these cars, but that was the good thing out of last week was we actually had a good amount of speed. I don't know if it was quite race winning speed, but I think it was top 5 speed. So, but yeah, we're always concerned. We're always just trying to get better and make as much speed as possible at these racetracks. So we know compared to where Hendrick and all those teams, I thought Michael's been doing a great job. Front row's had a lot of speed this year, so we're definitely always playing catch up, but that's part of it.
Did you and Blaney chat at all? Or?
No.
Just racing?
It's just part of it, I guess. Yeah.
I don't want to overstate it by any means, but is there pressure to win this weekend?
No. Why is there pressure? We're here. We try to win every weekend. If it happens, then we make the playoffs. If not, I think you guys probably stress about it a lot more than we do at Kaulig Racing. We know the ultimate goal is to try to be in the playoffs and have a shot at it, but this is a building program that we're just trying to make faster. So, yeah, it's of course. You don't show up to the racetrack with the pressure on yourself to win, then you shouldn't be here. But yeah, the quote unquote pressure to try to win to get in the playoffs. I don't feel it.
Needless to say, you guys had great speed here last year, but obviously a lot changes from your year with the car as teams learn, right? Can last year's notes apply to this year?
A little bit, but I think the bigger thing is just the aero package is different, right? Having less downforce, I think that's probably, as a whole, I think we've been, I would say, a little bit more off on the lower aero package, which is, when you do that, that's I think sometimes the better teams get more of an advantage because obviously the more downforce you get, the bigger difference it makes in a lower downforce package. So yeah, we use some of the stuff from last year and try to develop it and did all the work on sim. So we'll see if it unloads and it feels the same. Thank you.
AJ, 16 team this year has transitioned from having multiple drivers to just having you in the seat. How has the team progressed as a result of that move?
You probably have to talk to Chris and my crew chief Squid on what they think the development side of it is. I think we started as a whole a bit off in the beginning of the year, and we've made gains, but we definitely have a lot of work, in progress to keep making to be better. But it's just part of the Cup Series. It's tough, and each week is kind of a new weekend, and you try to develop and get more speed. Come on, Jay, you can come on through, man. Don't worry about that. Hey bud.
All right,
yeah, there you go. But yeah, so of course, we always want more, and we wish it was going a little bit quicker. But I do feel like we're at least making progress as well.
All right, with the lack of stage breaks this weekend, are we back to basically everyone's going to try to pit around lap 52 and try to make it to the end from there?
I haven't talked to him. I pit when they tell me to pit.
Will the race look a little different without having these breaks as compared to last year?
Yeah, for sure. We saw at Indy, we had no yellows. So, that was a challenge, especially for getting spun there and then never having a yellow to kind of make up for it. So, but you never know. Indy had no yellows, and next thing you know, we could have a lot of yellows here. The difference is at Indy, there's a lot of places to slide off and get back on the racetrack. Here, you're surrounded by guardrails, so if you crash, you're probably going to hit something. So, but you never know. I have no idea how this race is going to play out.
All right. You got 12 races left this year, and then pretty much the unknown. Is your plan to stay in the NASCAR Cup Series in 2024?
My plans aren't unknown. I'll have a Kaulig racing suit on no matter what next year. So I'm not worried about the off season except trying to figure out how to take care of her baby whenever he shows up. So no questions about the baby, by the way.
No.
This is Austin Dillon, driver of the Bass Pro Shops Chevrolet. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also check out one of those 2 videos beside me. Visit frontstretch.com for more racing content.